All right, we're going to cover the settings tab here, and this is going to control all the settings of your overall V3 account. So the first tab is just going to be your account settings, your name, your last name, your email, and it does store your password. If you want to change your password, all you got to do is click on new password, supply the new password, and click save account settings, and then you'll have a new password to log into a V3 with. Okay, the next area is your plugins and themes. And this is going to allow you to store all your favorite plugins and all your favorite themes for quick access to upload bulk plugins to multiple sites or themes to multiple sites. So maybe plugins that you use all the time, or plugins that you've purchased, or themes that you've purchased, or even favorite plugins from the WordPress repository that you download, or themes that you download that you always use that you really, really like. It's just a good idea to store them in here so that when you're working in the websites tab, you can actually upload these. So to upload plugins or themes, just go ahead and click on the upload button and then choose the file for the plugin, and it will upload it here. And that is the same with themes. The API keys, this is a major improvement over Project Supremacy V2, where every time you installed the plugin, you had to supply the same API keys over and over again. So we obviously connect with a bunch of different services that do require API keys. However, you will only ever need to supply them once, and this is the place to do it. So you would get each API key, you would supply it here, and then click verify and save credentials. And then those API keys will always work for everything that you use inside of V3. And when you install the plugin, it will automatically have the API keys already saved for you each time. So that's a huge, huge improvement and a huge time saver. The next tab is going to be for backing up and storing all your sites. So we have two different services that we work with. You can store to your own Dropbox account, or you can store to an Amazon S3 account. You will have to authorize them. It's very simple to do. If you have a Dropbox account, you would just click authorize now and follow the prompts, and it will set up with your particular Dropbox. So you can see it'll ask you to sign into your account, but we're actually not going to do that. We'll just go back to the tab, and it would be the same thing with Amazon S3. You would just sign up for your S3 account, supply your access key, secret key, and your bucket name, and click save settings. You can use both, or you can use one or the other. It doesn't really matter. But once you're hooked up with your backup setting storage solution, then what you would do is set a schedule for your backups. Okay, so you could choose your domain. For THDOM, for instance, you could say I want to store to Dropbox, and I want a storage every once per week. And you would just go through each one and select your storage area and your schedule. And then you could perform the backup right now. And then once you do that, it'll start on that schedule and continue on that schedule for you. So super simple to do. Now, to restore any backups, all you'd have to do is select the domain that you want to restore a backup from, and click the little green arrow, and you can see restore backup now shows up. And what you do is click that, and you'd follow the prompts to choose the appropriate backup that you want to store, and that would restore your WordPress site. Okay, because you're working on a single site, it would restore it to whatever backup that you chose. So that's just a really nice way to keep your blogs nice and safe from any bad things that could happen. And the last one is going to be your website settings. This is going to be the default WordPress settings that are in all WordPress sites. So you can set those here. There's not really much you want to do here. It's just a nice little setting that we have to allow you to control the default settings for WordPress for all sites. So just go through, select all the default options. It's the same on WordPress. You can select them here and then click Save Changes. And then each time you're working with WordPress, these are the settings that will be installed for that WordPress setting. So that's it for this one.